Getting live.
Hello everybody, this is Keith down with a brand new video. Today we're reviewing the second episode of Series 10 of Doctor Who, Smile. I thought I'd do a little talk about this one. I've actually watched this one on time tonight and been able to get a video out before a few days after. So, to clarify, my pre-thoughts going into this were, this episode's going to be awful. I really don't like the emoji bots. I really don't like the idea, even the fact that they're called emoji bots, I wasn't keen on. But saying that, and all the promotional material, which wasn't really that much, didn't show that much about it, I've actually really enjoyed that episode. That was really good. In my opinion anyway, I was really quite fond of it. The whole humans not being able to think properly, but the Doctor being able to do it right has been touched on many times before, and I still think it works. So anyway, I'll go through basically the story. So the story is, the Doctor and Bill land on this planet, far in the future, light years away, where the humans are coming to colonise, but they sent robots in first to do the dirty work, so building the buildings and everything. And these robots work off emojis. Emotions is what they work off, which is clarified via emojis. The emojis they were never actually called emoji bots. They were just oh, he speaks emoji. It was only ever touched on once, but I really like they didn't do that and then force it down our throats. They were called the Vardy, I think, at the end. I can't actually remember the name of them. Does that make me a bad fan for not being able to remember the name? I'll actually look it up. It should be on the website. I think, personally, the get-go from the episodes, the fact that the monsters were really simple, but a threat, which I really quite like. Yeah, so what happened was, if you need to keep happy, if you don't stay happy, then they eliminate that, if you understand what I mean. So they will, if they sense that you're not happy, they will kill you because they're trying to remove anything that's the opposite of happy, if you understand what I mean. And they do that by killing thing. Yeah, they're still referenced as the emoji bots on the website, which I'm not so keen on, actually. Why are they called the emoji bots? Yeah, they shouldn't be called that, because that wasn't their name. I'll try and have a look, because I'm pretty sure it was the Vardy, but I don't want to get it wrong, you know. Species AI. The Vardy, that's it. So yeah, if they sense anything completely the opposite of happiness, they will go like all red and, well, skulls on their eyes, and then they will latch onto you, give you a big hug, and then microbots will come and kill you. And that's what the main thing is. These are interfaces for the microbots, not the actual enemies of the episode, which I quite like. The Doctor running around trying to blow up a ship, it was really quite, I don't know, I just really seemed to like it. It was a nice look into the future, and it was very, I don't know, I feel like personally it's made me enjoy Bill's character a lot more. Looking more into Bill, I love her now. She's absolutely brilliant. I really love, well, Pearl Mackie does a really, really good job. That's really, it's so cleverly done. She just does it perfectly. She's not like all the other companions. She's very different. She has conflicting opinions. The thing about, right at the beginning, they had the banter about the seats, which is sort of like, why put the seats there? You can't get to the control panels from there, so why would you put the seats there? Do you not think about moving the seats up? Why do you stand? That sort of thing. Like, just asking all the questions that no one else has asked before. It works for her character, and I really like that. Nardole wasn't in it much. He was in for about 30 seconds. Make sure the Doctor doesn't go off to another planet, but hey-ho. So yeah, he was just sort of there for 30 seconds, not really a major part of it, which is good, thank God. The Doctor in this, I think, has been really quite good. You got to see more of his character come out. I feel like this is more of a definitive Doctor. Seeing the Doctor with Clara, the 12th Doctor I'm talking about, made me think he's a little bit childish and he's not written properly, because he's, you know, he's experienced. This series I think is going to be his best series, because I think he's really going to shine. He looks how he is, but he's presented how he looks, which is what I like. His costume design I still don't like with a hoodie, but you know, it's easy to imitate if you want to do that. I'm not so keen. Actually, you know, there's not the story did move a little bit slowly. Like, it took a while to get on with it. I don't know whether I'd go back and watch it again. I know I probably would enjoy watching it again because I think actually it's really quite hard. It's a really good episode in my opinion. It's better than, I think, if I had to compare it to the pilot, I would say it's better than the pilot story wise because there's obviously more happens. But as far as second episodes go with A New Companion, having a look, you've got End of the World from series 1. You've got the Shakespeare Code. You've got Donna. She had Fires of Pompeii, which was really good. Amy had The Beast Below. Clara had, what did she have? Rigs of Akaten. Now, like all them, I wasn't keen on The End of the World, and I wasn't keen on. I don't think anyone's keen on the Shakespeare Code. I think this is a really good contender for a first actual adventure with a new companion. Really shined off Bill quite well and her emotions, but I don't know. It sort of faced her with, is this what's going to happen to our planet? It was the same sort of thing with Rose back in End of the World when she was like, we're all dead. This is what happens in the future. What this, we're all going to just die and we might not even survive, and that's a scary thought. And she represented that well without doing what Rose did, which is getting really angry and kicking off. Brilliant. I really like Bill as a subsequent of that. I think it was very quite clever. I love the emoji thing that you have to smile to get past them, the robots, so they actually think you're happy. It worked. It worked so well because even smiling, you could have a little bit of anger in there, and it's a little bit of sarcasm, and it could come through. Anyway, I'm babbling on a bit now. Overall, I thought the episode was really well written, really well directed. The CGI was really good, mainly because that city looked like it was real. It felt like there was a whole city there, like that was part of the set. I don't know how much they actually built, but it seems to be a lot of it because it looks really good. Very, very impressive. Very, very good. And yeah, I was really, really impressed with how they did it. There was a good amount of banter between Bill and the Doctor. There's a few questions there asked and all that sort of thing. It was interesting. It was new. It was fresh, and it was certainly not what I was expecting. I did not look forward to the emoji bots. I thought it was going to be the worst episode of the series, and actually, I think it might be one of the best. I was really impressed. So for this episode, I'm going to give it. Yeah, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 because I think, nothing's perfect, but I think this came pretty close. Considering my expectations were really low, that probably made me be a bit more impressed by it, but 9 out of 10, definitely. I really, really enjoyed that. I sat and just smiled all the way through that. The music was well used. It just worked. It just worked. Very little Nardole, which is good. Anyway, yes, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like. If you have any contradicting opinions, then please leave them in the comments. I'll be happy to read them and talk about everyone else's opinion as well. Obviously, remember, reviews, they're just my opinion. They're not definitive. You don't have to agree with them. Yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Just got a brand new store, Twitch, Patreon, Team Inverse, Creative Collective, and Ace in the description below. See you guys next time. And also, just before we go, I don't know if I mentioned this last time. I haven't, but I am in a podcast with Dooley, link in the description, called Deleted, where we will go through every single episode as well. So we'll be going through and discussing this episode in a lot more detail. I think it's about an hour podcast, so we'll be sitting there talking about what we like and didn't like about Smile. I thought it was really good, and I'm very, very impressed by it. So, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. See you all later. Bye.